With more, here's our New York correspondent, Jessica Le Masurier.
The US has now officially reversed its position on Iran at the UN. The Biden administration is now saying that it's willing to meet with Iran. This comes right after it notified the UN Security Council that it has revoked Trump's snapback of UN sanctions. The acting US ambassador to the UN, Richard Mills, gave the council a letter containing this information on Thursday. The US State Department said that the US would accept an invitation from the EU to attend a meeting of the participants in the original Iran deal. Such an invitation has not yet been issued, but one is expected soon. Just this Thursday, the US Secretary of State attended discussions with his British, French and German counterparts. Anthony Blinken told European allies this Thursday that President Joe Biden's administration was prepared to talk to Iran about both countries returning to the 2015 deal known as the JCPOA, which aims to stop Tehran from developing a nuclear weapon. Now, the Trump administration pulled out of that Iran deal back in 2018, and then in August last year, former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo came to the UN headquarters and called for snapback sanctions to be triggered, a process that would reimpose UN sanctions on Iran and also stop an arms embargo on Tehran from expiring. Biden alluded to a return to diplomacy with Iran during his presidential campaign, but since he was inaugurated, he's held off making moves to rejoin the deal, and this is really the first clear sign that the US is moving in that direction. The Biden administration has repeatedly said that it will return to full compliance with the JCPOA once Iran does, meaning that Biden will lift sanctions imposed by Trump once Iran reverses the steps that it took to protest those sanctions. Now, Iran wants to be sure that Washington's going to lift the sanctions before it stops nuclear activity, which included enriching uranium beyond agreed limits. There's a key date now coming up. On February 21st, Iran is set to stop allowing IAEA inspections unless US sanctions are eased. So that may be one reason why the US is now starting to show its hand.